Ever wondered if that tub of yogurt in your fridge holds maybe more power than you think? Today, we're really digging into this incredible, complex ecosystem right inside all of us. Your gut microbiome. It's like central to everything, digestion, obviously, but even your mood. So our mission, based on the research we've looked at, is to unpack how regular yogurt can actually be a powerful ally for your gut health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start with probiotics. These aren't just, buzzwords. They're live microorganisms. And the key is, when you eat enough of them, they give you real health benefits. People call them good bacteria, right? But they do way more than just digestion. We're talking mood, heart health, immunity, even your skin.
Right. And yogurt specifically gets its magic from certain bacteria, usually Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus. They sound fancy, but basically they're the workers that ferment the milk. They turn the milk, sugar, lactose into lactic acid. That's what makes yogurt tangy and thick.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting, and this is something you absolutely need to know. It's the huge importance of live and active cultures, the LAC seal. Because, not all yogurts actually have live bacteria. Sometimes heat treatment kills them off after fermentation. So you genuinely have to check the labels. Look for that confirmation. The FDA has a standard 100 million live bacteria per gram when it's made. But even better is that voluntary LAC seal. That guarantees it.
Yeah, and what's fascinating is how these probiotics actively shape your gut environment. Think of your gut like a garden, right? Probiotics are like the helpful gardeners. They help balance things out by competing with the not-so-good bacteria, the pathogens for food and space. And they even produce stuff like short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, which inhibit the bad guys and actually feed your own gut cells.
Oh, okay. So that balance translates into real benefits for us.
Definitely.
Like better digestion, obviously, but also better nutrient absorption.
Exactly. They help break down things like complex fibers into those useful SCFAs you mentioned. They help with absorbing protein and fat, too.
And crucially, they pre-digest lactose. That's why many people with lactose intolerance find they can eat yogurt, which is, fantastic for them.
Mm-hmm. And if you zoom out a bit, think bigger picture. Probiotics actually strengthen your gut barrier, your gut lining. Imagine it like reinforcing a wall. They boost these things called tight junction proteins, the seals between your gut cells.
So they stop unwanted stuff leaking out in the bloodstream.
Precisely. And given that maybe 70% of your immune system is located in your gut.
Wow, 70%?
Yeah, it's huge. So probiotics play a really significant role in keeping your immune system working properly, keeping you healthier overall.
Right, that makes sense. And that leads us to specific digestive problems where yogurt might help, like constipation.
Yes, some studies show certain probiotics can reduce gut transit time, how long food takes to move through, and increase how often people go, especially yogurts with multiple types of probiotics.
Okay, what about diarrhea? Like if you've taken antibiotics?
They can help manage that too, yeah. And for something like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, which is pretty common, specific strains like certain bifidobacterium or lactobacillus plantarum have shown promise in reducing symptoms like bloating.
So it really matters which bacteria are in there.
Absolutely. That's a key point. For targeting specific issues, the strain is important. Not just any old yogurt will do the same thing. You ideally want to look for products that list the specific strains.
Okay, so when you're at the store, how do you choose? There's regular, then Greek yogurt.
Right. Greek yogurt is strained, so it's generally higher in protein and lower in lactose.
And kefir. That's a drink, isn't it?
Yeah. Kefir is a fermented milk drink. It often has a wider variety of probiotic strains, and many people with lactose intolerance tolerate it quite well. But this brings up a really critical point. Added sugars.
Ah, yes. The hidden downside.
Exactly. A lot of flavored yogurts are packed with sugar, so much so that it can kind of cancel out the benefits of the probiotics. Sugar can feed the wrong kind of bacteria and cause inflammation.
So the recommendation is
go for plain, unsweetened yogurt. Seriously. You can always add your own fruit, maybe a little honey, if you need sweetness. You control the sugar then.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Now, are there any cautions? Is yogurt safe for everyone?
Generally, yes, it's very safe. But if someone is immunocompromised, maybe they have HIV/AIDS or they've had an organ transplant, it's always best practice to chat with their doctor before adding lots of probiotic foods.
Okay. And what about when you first start eating it more?
Some people might notice a bit of temporary gas or bloating. That's pretty common as your gut sort of adjusts. Occasionally, people might get headaches too, possibly from compounds called biogenic amines formed during fermentation, especially if they're sensitive.
Right. And any interactions? like with medications.
Yes, this is important. Calcium, which is high in yogurt, can bind to certain antibiotics, things like tetracycline or ciprofloxacin. It basically reduces how well the antibiotic works.
Oh, okay. So what should you do?
The advice is usually to separate them. For tetracycline, eat yogurt maybe 2 hours before or wait 4 hours after the dose. For ciprofloxacin, wait at least 1 hour after taking the medication before having yogurt.
Good to know. And just quickly, how does yogurt stack up against, say, taking a probiotic supplement pill?
Well, they both have their place. Yogurt gives you the probiotics plus all the other natural nutrition in milk protein, calcium, and it's food. Supplements, on the other hand, can offer much higher doses of very specific strains, which might be needed for particular health goals. So it depends on your needs.
Okay. So wrapping up, the bottom line seems to be that yogurt, especially the kind with live and active cultures, and ideally without tons of added sugar, really can be a valuable part of a healthy lifestyle for supporting your gut. It's quite a powerful food, actually, so maybe something for you to think about. What stands out to you as you consider your own gut health journey and how you might choose your yogurt a bit more wisely next time?